Canterbury's home. Canterbury's home for anybody who comes here and lives here.
When we looked at the demographics of our residents and the growing demand that we know is there through research that has been done, we realized that we needed to add more spaces for dementia care. So we're going from 20 to 53 spaces.
Here's the chief with his birthday cake. Happy 80th, Casey. My husband's name is Casey Skaken, and he's a retired architect. We had a good 9 years here together. Unfortunately, he has Alzheimer's disease, and he's now in long-term care at Linwood. I think it's a wonderful place to live, and it would be nice to just move along to wherever you had to be and not have a big change, because I think that's very hard for people, especially if they're going through something like dementia.
I am a professor in the Department of Human Ecology, and my area of research is design anthropology with a focus on disability and aging. When we got involved with Canterbury, we already had this rich research package and this rich knowledge around memory care in other parts of Europe and other parts of Alberta. So we were able to bring that knowledge together into the project that was envisioned, which was the redesign of the space at the Canterbury. So the kinds of things that we looked at are, what would the garden look like? We have a wandering loop, and the wandering loop really allows people to walk continuously through the space and encounter new and interesting things at every step of that space. We're looking carefully at who Albertans are, who Edmontonians are, and we're really trying to mirror that into the building itself. In the care situations that I've studied globally, I have not seen any place that is designed the way the Canterbury will be.
I got here about 3 years ago, and I had cancer before coming here. So the likelihood of death by terminal illness is fairly high for me. So at a personal level, it's very important for me. And if I'm going to die from a terminal illness, I'd rather do it in my home, which is Canterbury, surrounded by family and staff who are now friends.
We are the first in Edmonton and in Alberta, as far as I am understanding it, to have a hospice, a residential hospice within a seniors supportive living residence.
The core to Canterbury is its staff. They're amazing people. Leadership have created a caring environment. The frontline staff, without exception, are competent, caring, friendly. But I know how great the need is, and I just see it as such a logical extension of an integrated continuum of care. And as I said before, beneficial to residents and families, in fact, as an essential service.
The hospice program here at Canterbury will offer residents supports both physically, emotionally, and spiritually to them and their families as they move through this period in time. On that journey, they can be involved in things like art therapy, various different therapeutic massage, Reiki, and be involved in grief counseling and support with them and their families as they need.
My mom used to live in the neighborhood here. So moving into Canterbury was like coming home for her. You don't feel like you're in a senior's residence. It is like coming home. And like I said, the interaction with other seniors and staff was a huge plus for her. Meals, social activities, music, just overall engagement for her. But the hospice care on site would have been a godsend. Can you imagine? That would have been so much easier for us as a family and for my mom if we could have stayed here. The transition could have been a little slower. You didn't have to go through the closet and, pick out half the items that you might think she might wear in her last days. and having a hospice on site would go so far in making things easier for the resident and also for the family as well, too. They deserve that.